sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. Now, they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Oh, shit. Okay, this is week 17. Hold up. I think I'm supposed to be, starting my backup quarterback. Let me see. Let me see something real. This dick bolt. Good. Hello? Yo, what's good? Shit, man. I finally found some damn eggs and sanitizer. So I finally found some eggs and sanitizers. Yeah, man. I had to go out and just try to take care of some shit. I was trying to fix my air conditioner. That's gonna cost a lot too much. So I'm gonna have to go to a pick apart. It's gonna cost a little too much. So I'm gonna have to go to a pick apart in order to get the parts for it. It just costs too much for me to even. I don't want to have to pay fucking, you know, $75 for a fucking for a fan. So, and plus like there's some things that's on it, or like the actual connection of it. It's burnt up. You know, it was like a short in it, so I'm gonna have to, you know, detach that old bullshit and get a whole nother one. So, best bet is to pick apart. Yes, sir. Put in the car. Yeah, that's for the car. Oh, J-Mo's up in here? What's cracking, dog? Hey, man. Have to go around fucking getting hand sanitizer and shit. Overpriced. Might I add, overpriced hand sanitizer. $3.99 for a little bottle. For a little bottle, whatever. I mean, I didn't pay like what? How much was this? At this old sanitizer that I had, I got from 7-Eleven. I paid probably like $2 maybe. That was bigger than the shit that I bought today. I told you ain't gonna do shit.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This fielded at the 2.
Yeah, dog, that was fucking stupid.
Not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Oh,
So
damn, what? They got milk? Damn, I better buy 17
time.
gallons.
As we get a peek at Matt Ryan.
It's like that, like, what the fuck, really?
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks.
The stores only allowing customers to buy 2 gallons of water per. What else? Boxes of like this morning I bought boxes of rubber gloves, right? It's like 5 boxes per customer. Like, you know, now they have a count. Now they got a count. I'm like, shit, okay. And the kids, they're gonna be off for 3 weeks. Yep, their school, there's some shit like that, yeah. Till, you know, they're gonna have a week added to their fucking break. So 3 weeks instead of 2.
Off 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Complete. Smith has it. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. Unfortunately, his effort not enough to help put him over the hump in that defeat.
And let's face it, this is a guy who absolutely hates to lose. When we talked with him, he wasn't talking about the plays he made, was he?
No.
He's talking about the plays he didn't make. That's absolutely the mark of a true pro.
Throwing again on second down. Ryan. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Here now the offensive starters for Atlanta.
It's real easy to express how much you love about Julio Jones' game because when you watch him perform, you see a little bit of everything. You see speed, you see strength, you see the power with the run after catch. But what you don't see is the work he puts in during the week, and you also don't see this. A number 1 receiver, one of the best in the league, that doesn't act like a diva.
This one caught by Ridley. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their
performance. That's how I was kind of helping, like, man, we don't have to cancel our shit.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness, one cut and he goes, that's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20.
Yeah. Yep. Ammunition.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage.
Right here, man. I just came back from
might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Yeah, man. They think it's going to be the fucking apocalypse.
Back-to-back good plays. Zombie apocalypse right here. On first down. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization.
The
key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high power,
the most, yeah. Like, I didn't get this shit right, man. Out of all the fucking things in the world, people may need.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Okay. I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Not the hand sanitizer. No, I mean not the Clorox wipes.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On 1st down, Pollard. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
$100 a roll, folks. By the sheet, $5 a sheet.
Here's Prescott. He's got 1st down and much more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17.
Nigga, I got double ply right now, dog. What's that double?
In the Dallas 1st down.
Brandon,
Man, this that shit. Man, this that shit that got the lotion in it.
They're trying to exploit here, don't you?
That's
the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive, it's a tone setter, right?
Got that extra soft,
yeah. And I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
The sandpaper. Man, they getting this.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Man,
this
motherfucker's stealing sanitizer out of the porta potties at work. I mean, damn, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, for real, dog? Sanitizer gonna save my life, dog. Yeah.
Now here's Pollard, and he will take it.
Just some new cologne. Just that new Corral.
3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points.
That Corral or Lysol.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
I'm sanitized.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman.
Who's the quarterback?
Oh, Nick Foles. That's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman.
The RFL?
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
What's that?
10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings?
And you're able just to
he should have touched it more last week.
Play as that particular player, that one particular player.
Taking care of that early.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's first and 10. And to give this time to the tailback.
Oh, hell no. Damn it, my bad. Yeah, he scored on it.
Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 77 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
That's the GM, yeah.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Back onto the field now comes Devontae Freeman. And there's the total for the season, of course. Every runner wants to hit that 1,000-yard mark. He's going to need to turn up production a little bit if he wants to do just that.
And I think he'll get a lot of help because teammates want players to get to milestones. And 1,000 yards for any running back in the NFL, that's a milestone. And it reflects positively on the team, too, as well, when a person reaches that threshold. So he's not just out there running by himself. He'll get plenty of escorts, and I think guys will do a little extra blocking for him in this one.
And I'm guessing he knows what he needs to get to reach 1,000.
Any runner that tells you that he doesn't, yes.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. On first down, Ryan. He's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Okay.
Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
Right, yeah. That's what I want to know.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Yeah, you got to manage that shit.
For 3, and it's 2nd down.
Right.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His 6th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So that drive in total 8 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
That's what's up.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game.
For linebackers or overall?
You wouldn't try and get too greedy.
Damn.
Let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end.
Oh, how do you overthrow that shit?
He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
You said undersized?
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 for the 22. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And up to the 35
what the
before
fuck?
they're able to knock him down.
My bad.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And in week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside.
Man, it's over. Oh, man, I ain't going to no Super Bowl, dog. My bad. Damn.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. On the crossing route, complete. That's Black. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense.
Same here. I like
guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly
Miami.
Executed crossing route.
Yeah, it is.
First down, Prescott. Throwing right, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Charles Harris in there to bury him for a loss of 11. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Atlanta now
and then I also like
the last possession these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back.
Yeah,
The
man.
special teams
Always,
went out there,
I don't know,
handled
for some
things.
reason, I always
They've
like
got
that.
it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things
you know what?
Can do.
That's what they should be doing for 2K. Well, 2K just
man-to-man coverage and hope that his athleticism wins.
yeah. Focus on doing the college.
Out on the right side.
Yeah.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. These two teams all tied.
It'd be sort of, I mean, it'd kind of be dope because I think it's kind of a play on words because they said that they wasn't going to make an NFL simulated game. They didn't say shit about college.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves
they didn't say shit about XFL or arena football. Shit. I mean, hey.
2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Shit.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41. Yard line.
Yeah.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. It's a give to Freeman running right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
That's enough for running on.
Go. Get out.
Freeman again, a first down carry.
There we go.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on.
Hey, Jay, what time you usually leave for work?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Okay.
Now Ryan.
Oh, nice. Come on. Shit! Damn, I should have stayed in bounds.
He is going to be stopped
now I'm at
on the
3.
return at his own 3-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today.
Yeah, man. So Michael Gallup's out. Obviously, Amari Cooper's out. I'm playing with scrub receivers right now. I'm thinking about taking Dak out to start the rookie because it's the last game.
And he'll be brought down. It looks like.
Fuck it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just take Dak out and Pollard out. Let me see. Yeah, so if I lose this game, I lost. Cause shit, fuck it. Fuck it, I lost. So. Is his speed better? Oh man, he ain't gonna make this team with speed like that. This nigga is 87.
Right at the 15.
Okay.
Now they try the right side here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Nazir Jones cruises in for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Okay.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's Heston Trufant, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And this one complete to Smith. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone, as he's got a first down on that last catch.
My God, ready, 25, 58. Get the ball right here, let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. This is caught. A gain of 7 that time, second goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Charles Harris able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Looking to throw. Perkins. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. From the gun, Perkins completes it to Austin. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Backup quarterback and all.
His first touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Tony Brown there on the tackle. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. From the shotgun, Ryan. Airing it out deep for Smith.
Oh, hell no, dog. Come on, man. That's some bullshit. That's some real bullshit right there.
Inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now.
I'm sitting there waiting for the pick, and I don't pick it. Instead, he fucking
the excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
It would have been the easiest fucking interception I would have had so far this match. Turns out it was bullshit.
On 2nd and 7, Ryan. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. From the gun, it's Ryan. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Jonnu Smith with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys have now moved out in front. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play action pass, you see the end result. Usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with.
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. 2nd and 11. And he rifles one incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Ryan, and he gets this one to Ridley complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw again is Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. It's complete to Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Throwing again, Ryan. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan now 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Falcons push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side. No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make. They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. The final shot before break. Perkins, he's going to float this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy's stone-faced wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, 3rd quarter. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Perkins. He's going to get this to Austin complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Perkins, and unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football, so there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That sack was by Isaiah Oliver from his cornerback position.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd and 7, Ryan, and he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Falcons push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score.
I threw in the
that doesn't happen.
After Gallup got hurt,
but it's not.
He's pretty much my only receiver.
The rest of the game.
I threw in the towel.
Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And you can see it's no race for the top spot. That's been decided. These guys will hope to get through Week 17 in one piece before they host a division round game in 2 weeks' time.
And I think that what they'll do is they'll be very selective about who plays in this game. All right, there's certain guys that maybe are starters, but maybe haven't played as much as other guys during the year. Maybe they still need their timing back. Other guys, you're going to put in bubble wrap and put them on the sidelines and tell them we'll see you in 2 weeks.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Perkins. This will be caught by Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. 2nd and 10. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate.
Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep bullshitting with this, so. You done? Alright. Wait, hold up. I gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fucking simulate this shit since Shit. I'm be bullshitting with it, huh?
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Super Sam, there we go. And a quarter. I mean, end of the shit. Yep. Fast.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Atlanta, it will wind up a .500 season as the win means they'll finish right at 8-8. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to.
I know. How you getting all these guys? How do you get them all? Yeah, yeah. I'm wondering if we got that. Let me see. Let me see here.